Alright, ladies and gentlemen, JP the Third with you, VMsNow.com, and we have more of Kaori's After Story. Or Kaori After Story. I don't believe there's an apostrophe or an S anywhere in there. Anyway, we just fell asleep watching anime, as you do. Let's see where this leads us. I felt movement on top of me and my eyes fly open. We're both still in bed, but Kaori's awake. Oh, I knew that was going to pop up at some point. I haven't been using it for header images for no reason. Now, though, is interesting timing. Her gaze holds my own as she straddles my hips. Her red lingerie teases me from beneath her unbuttoned shirt. What? Her eyes sparkle as she wears a devilish grin. Gentle fingers trail down my chest. Her every touch lights a deep fire within me.
You seem tense.
Well, you know, that's just kind of the thing that happens. Tense in my pants. I called that one completely. I feel the tightness grow underneath where she sits. She raises an eyebrow and a amused smirk on her face. It's the tenseness of happiness. She looks coy.
Maybe you could use a massage.
She lays her hand slightly against my chest and slowly leans forward, pulling my gaze down to her red lace and soft skin. Her back arches delicately as my hands run across her hips. Her hand tickles my face. The smell of her shampoo is sweet and intoxicating. Her lips full and enticing hover above me. I lean in, but she's already pulled back. The shirt hangs off her, strategically covering just enough to make my knee rise. A sleeve falls off her shoulder. She shrugs the other sleeve off too, letting it pull down at her heels before discarding it. Free from her covering, I drink in the shape of curves as my hands trace her body. Please, dear God, don't let this get censored by YouTube. Like, don't get any further than this. Pixel fade, and we're good. Her hand runs up my chest again as she leans close. Her body arcs against mine, her skin gently caressing me like a whisper. A low growl escapes me as I grab her. She gasps as she falls into me, her gaze on my lips.
I wonder what sort of perverted thoughts you're having right now.
She wears an impish smile. She's pressed up against me, chest to chest. My heart beats so fast I'm sure she can feel it. Her lips are just an inch away, so close. Suddenly I'm jerked awake. Of course. Of course. Of course. Like, I literally was just saying, are we going to hit every cliche on the rundown? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, we are. Suddenly I'm jerked away. Sunlight filters across my eyes, but there's no fiery red hair in sight. Huh, Kaori.
What?
She glares at me, sitting on the edge of the bed, much more dressed than my imagination.
You've been calling my name, but not saying anything else.
Gee, I wonder why. It takes a moment for my brain to catch up with reality. Memories of her teasing smile beginning to drift away. That's not compute. What? Staring at her blankly, I try to process the scene. She was in lingerie, but now she's not. And she's sitting on the edge of the bed instead of on top of me. So it wasn't real? None of it was real? I look back at Kaori again. She blinks.
Hello? Are you okay over...
Gradually, understanding dawns over me. That was all a dream. Yeah, I think. I just had a really vivid dream. She paused.
Was it about me?
Oh, yeah.
What was it about?
Dang it, sexy tease. I can't stop the smile from spreading on my face as I remember the dream. You were amazing. You wore the sexy red lacy underwear, and you started to give me a massage. I love live 2D. The reactions are priceless when they get them right. My voice throws off as the fire within me grows again. Kaori's eyes are wide, stunned. Maybe we should just do a live demonstration. Her face turns red after lingerie. She punches me in the arm. Ow!
Stop being a pervert!
I can't help what I dream. She seems flustered and quickly rises to her feet.
All that means is that subconsciously, you're a super big, lewd pervert!
First of all, I will not necessarily disagree with that. But secondly, in my wildest fantasies where I can literally think of anything or anyone, real or imagined, I saw you. Kaori is taken aback. Her cheeks redden as she looks away. The anger from before melts off her
Fine.
face.
Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm going to go downstairs. Come down when you're ready.
Then she hurries out of the room. My heart is still pounding, and I need a moment to relax and collect myself. But that actually didn't end too badly. Taking my time, I get ready for the day. Then I go downstairs and join the family for a late breakfast. We decide to just relax and take it easy today. Kaori's dad disappears into the garage to work on more of her figurines while her mother and sisters decide to go out. That just leaves me and Kaori in her bedroom, alone, without any interruption. Reminders of the dream wiggle back into my brain, and I fly Kaori a look. Feeling my gaze on her, she glances at me. A mischievous grin. I'm gonna have to stop recording after this. I have lost my ability to English. A mischievous grin spreads across my face. Kaori never narrows her eyes.
Don't even think about it.
Instead, she pulls out her laptop again so we can continue watching Ninja Rangers. It turns out we only managed to watch one episode last night before we fell asleep. Leaning back on the bed, I stretch out my arm, leaving a space for Kaori to fill. Like a puzzle, she fits perfectly beside me, and we begin watching. The more we watch, the more we become absorbed with the show. Kaori was right. They did introduce a new character, Enchantra, the Ranger of Charm. She's a beautiful and busted character who wears the same skin tight uniform as the others. Her ability is to persuade others to do the right thing. Kaori rolls her eyes.
It's annoying when a good show decides to go overboard on fan service. Besides, her power doesn't even really fit in with the others.
I don't think there's an right answer here. We'll go with the bottom. I shrug. She's only just been introduced. Maybe she's got a hidden ability or something we'll find out about later on. It's unfair to judge her before she's had a chance to shine. Kaori huffs but reluctantly agrees.
I guess that's true. We haven't really had a chance to learn much about her. But her backstory better be good.
Time gets away from us as we power through episode after episode. Even with the divided introduction of the new character, the season is still good. We stop when we hear the call for dinner. I spot a large pot in the middle of the table. This looks different.
We thought that since it's so cold outside, we'd have shabu shabu tonight.
I mean, as she hopes her mother brings out plates of raw meat and vegetables. Kaori's father grins.
What an excellent idea. Nothing quite warms the soul like some hot soup.
We gather around the pot of boiling soup, chatting happily while cooking our food. After our bellies are full, we help clean up and then rest for a bit.
It's been nice having the whole family together again.
Plus a bonus member.
Naomi. He's practically family at this point.
She's only known him for a couple of months. You've only known him for a couple of days. Stop it. Kaori's mother pats my head reassuringly.
You are welcome here at any time.
Or hand. Thanks.
Well, I was thinking it would be nice to have a family game night again. It's pretty rare that we have all of you back at once. What do you say?
Naomi lights up.
That's a great idea, Dad.
Naomi nods.
Remember the game One Night Vampire? You kids used to love it growing.
Kaori smiles fondly.
It's been forever since I played that.
If anyone else wants to play something, then I'm happy to play too.
All right, sounds like that's settled.
Naomi goes to collect the game while Kaori's dad faces
Do you
me.
know how to play One Night Vampire?
Let's go ahead and save this. For sure would be. I don't think so. How do you play?
All right. We'll play a simple version with fewer role cards. There are villagers, vampires, a rabble-rouser, a burglar, and a soothsayer.
Okay.
The vampires are pretty self-explanatory. The rabble-rouser will cause trouble by switching 2 cards. The burglar will exchange their card with another player, and then look at that new card. And the soothsayer can either look at one person's card, or look at 2 cards in the center.
I wonder if
At
that's
night,
real.
each role will be called to do an action. So just make sure you listen to the narrator on what action you should do. During the day, everyone discusses and tries to guess who the vampires are. Whoever is voted a vampire is considered staked. The villagers win if at least one vampire dies. The vampires win if they are all alive.
If this is real, I'm going to introduce it to Nepotism Circle. Sounds simple enough. We set up the game and Kaori's dad shuffles the deck. Then he passes out the rolls, leaving out the remaining cards in the center of the table. I peek at my card and my heart races. Just my luck, I'm a vampire.
All right. It is now the first night. Everyone close your eyes.
I close my eyes just like I'm told to do.
Vampires, wake up and look for your kin.
How accurate. We glance at each other, then smile. This is perfect. It must be destiny that we are on a team together. Or just really cliched writing. Kaori's dad tells us to close our eyes. He cycles through the other roles, and then the night phase is over.
Everyone open your eyes. You can now discuss.
Kaori blinks open her eyes and looks around the room. She speaks before anyone has a chance to start.
One of the vampires is Naomi.
Wow. Naomi looks at Kaori.
You're obviously just randomly throwing around accusations. I bet you're the vampire.
Kaori's face reddens. Oh no, I need to say something before she gives us away. I don't know about Naomi, but Naomi is definitely a vampire.
What? How did you even reach that conclusion?
I saw it. She raises her eyebrow.
You're pretending to be the soothsayer, aren't you?
I'm not pretending. I saw your card. You're definitely the vampire.
I believe him.
Naomi laughs.
Well, of course you do. He's your boyfriend.
Kaori's face reddens.
So, that doesn't mean I have to agree with everything he says.
Fine. Is anyone else here the soothsayer? They all glance at each other. Wow, I got super lucky. That means the soothsayer must be in the middle pile. I just have to keep this up. I rest my case.
That doesn't mean anything. In fact, it's so obvious now that you're a vampire because I'm the villager.
Says the vampire.
All right, it's time to wrap this up. We are holding the vote now.
Kaori, her mother, and I all point to Naomi. Naomi points to Kaori, and Naomi points to me.
Mom? Why?
Sorry, dear, but he's the soothsayer.
The daytime round ends, and we all flip over our cards. The group is surprised at our reveals.
You were both vampires?
Yep.
She beams at me, clearly pleased by her win. Naomi face palms.
You've got to be kidding me. I switched both of your cards.
I glance at her card, and she was the rabble rouser. Nice try.
Oh, you two were excellent together.
She should be wearing that shirt. I just hope everybody has fun. Kaori's mom gushes over Kaori.
No wonder we couldn't guess. You two are just the perfect team.
Mom!
Kaori flushes, clearly embarrassed. Her mother just laughs.
Why don't we play again?
We play a few more rounds, rotating narrators and roll cards. Kaori's dad has the best poker face in the night. No one can tell if he was bluffing or not. With lots of laughter, we continue to play long into the night. Eventually, our heads grow weary and it becomes difficult to concentrate. We decide to pack it in for tonight. Splitting our separate ways, we return to our bedrooms and get ready for bed. I flop onto the bed and before long, I'm fast asleep. My brain still feels a little fuzzy when I wake up the next day. I groan, stretching out across the mattress. Huh? Where did Kaori go? I rub my eyes. The sun is bright and shining in here, making everything look brighter and pinker than normal. What time is it anyway? I lean over and grab my phone from the nightstand. It's the afternoon already? How did I manage to sleep in so late? I hear the door open. When I wake up, Kaori blinks in the doorway.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Yeah. I smile and rub the back of my neck, sheepish. I guess I was pretty tired from the game last night. She nods, then crosses the room for her purse. She throws it over her shoulder. I realize she already got her jacket and hat on. What's the plan for today?
Oh, I have to help my mom pick up some things for tonight.
Okay, I'll come with you. She shakes her head.
No need. We've got it covered. You can stay here and relax.
I glance around the room, wondering what I could do to amuse myself. Kaori seems to guess my thoughts as she picks up her laptop.
I have some shows on here if you want to take a look. I also have a couple of games.
A game would be fun. What do you have? She fiddles with it for a minute before handing it to me.
Oh, I know!
She clicks around before pulling something up. I glance at it. What's this?
It's a visual novel. The story is really good.
I almost broke my hand catching my head before I could plant it into the desk. Christopher Nolan talked about this because in Batman Begins, he included a stage play that the Waynes went at before they got murdered, instead of a movie. And he talked about it being too far on the meta line, watching characters watch a movie in a movie. This is kind of like that, talking about a visual novel inside of a visual novel. There had to be another way. Visual novel? That sounds fun. I can make out some kind of opening theme song with some anime dudes. Sure, I'll check it out.
Great.
She pecks me on the cheek.
I'll be back soon, okay? Have
As she walks out of her room, I let out a sigh and flop backwards onto her bed. I guess that's what I'll be doing then. I sit up and scoot back into the pillows, starting up the game on her laptop. I squint at the title. Magical Messenger? What the heck? This isn't a Otome! Well, it is Kaori's game. I suppose it makes sense. I guess I'll still play it. The start of the game is weird. Apparently I'm some girl and I find a random phone. Some strangers texting me and telling me to break into someone's apartment to return it. I just turned the phone in to lost and found. Okay, wow, we actually broke into a stranger's apartment. But no one is here? Oh, now the mysterious phone is blowing up. Somehow I'm getting sucked into a messenger app. There's a bunch of ridiculously good-looking guys texting me at once and trying to figure out what I'm doing here because it's a private message they got. Apparently these characters were part of a charity organization until the founder, Ria, died. The leader of this chat room, Z, was her fiancé before her untimely death. Supposed to wait around for him to show up and figure out what's going on, and until then they want me to try and organize a charity party and take over Ria's unfinished work. And on the way I get to find romance. Who should I go for? I figured out how to save at the choice. Nice. Probably shouldn't have taken that long, but we all have flaws. Why not? I have the option to romance another girl in this game? I know which route I'm doing. I found out from the chat room that Jahi is Jimin Han's assistant. He's constantly overworking her on ridiculous chinchilla-themed projects. He's obsessed with his own pet chinchilla, Victoria III. I thought to send her a text in the chat room one day. Are we really going to play a visual novel while playing a visual novel? Oh god, they may have underestimated the skills of their writing at this point. This just feels like fun. Hey, what's up, Jahi? Oh, hello, I'm just working on a few things. What are you working on? Mr. Han is making me watch Victoria III. I have to text him and update him on her status every 2 hours, brush her fur with a golden hairbrush, and hand feed her fresh strawberries grown from Spain. I also have to come up with a new idea for his chinchilla food commercial prepare Mr. Han's notes for the business meeting tomorrow. Whoa, that's way too much work. Yeah, if only I had coffee or something. Oh, sugar coffee. Oh, that really sucks. Better way to show Jahi my feelings and sending her coffee. She will surely know what this means. I'll even provide flowers and a cute handwritten note. As I'm sending all of it, I wait. A few hours later, I get an excited text from Jahi. Oh my god, did you send coffee and flowers to my door? I sure did. And this adorable handwritten note covered in hearts and encouragement. Yep. Wow, thank you so. I think I know the joke is leading to, and if it is, either I'm a bloody genius or this thing is just that damn cliche. It's going to lead to the classic trope of, but we're both girls. Let's see. Of course. This is friendship at its finest. Yeah. What? Excuse me, but did you just say friendship? I'm so glad we are new friends. I love making friends. The best of friends. Oh no. Other than complaining about work, Jahi's second most favorite topic is Zen in his beautiful face. Apparently she's his biggest fan. She watched every single one of his performances and has it recorded so she can watch it at any time and memorize everything about it. But she tries to keep it cool by only complimenting and agreeing with everything that he says. Ever. The next day, Jahi surprises me by sending me a selfie. She's holding up a new coffee mug. What did you think? Is this mug cute? Oh, like I said, we're hitting every rung on the way down. Let's go. The mug is cool, but I love that picture of you, Jahi. You're gorgeous. Wow, thank you so much, gal pal. I'm so glad that as girls, we can compliment each other's appearances without it being misinterpreted. Okay, I'm liking this part a little bit better than I thought I would. What are you saying? I just love girls, like in a totally friendship way. I'm not gonna get a smoocher at all, am I? He's totally obsessed with all things coffee. She spirals into researching everything about it and decides that coffee is a true calling in life. By the end of Jahi's route, she decided to quit her stressful job as Jimin's assistant so she could pursue her dream. We finally get to meet in person at the charity party I've been planning for the entire game. It's so good to finally meet you. She beams, a blush crawls into her face. Listen, I know this is very sudden since I just met you on Monday, but I would love for you to move. Okay. This worked out. Good job, Pixel Fade. Nice. I just met you on Monday, but I would love for you to move in with me. We can start our own coffee shop and make a life together. Maybe we can either adopt a dog or even kids along the way. What do you say? Is this where Jahi finally admits her feelings for me? Oh, this is just getting better and better. I'm gonna do both options. I think I kind of have to. I would love to move in with you, Jahi. I'm so glad you finally admitted your feelings. This is such a magical moment. I remember this day forever. Yes, me too. I really just... Friendship? What do you mean friendship? We're such good friends. I can't believe how much friendship is in this room right now. Are you kidding me? You just asked me to start a life with you. You told me you wanted to adopt a dog and kids. Yes, as friends. What? He and I move in together. And a few months later, we open our coffee shop. The guys from the chat room come in and support us on opening day. She is still in denial that she likes girls, but hopefully someday she'll realize I'm the true love of her life. Hopefully. 10 out of 10. The end of the year. Screw this game. Somebody make that game. That game will be awesome. I finished around and decided that that's enough Magical Messenger for one day. Kaori still hasn't returned. So check to see what other game she has on. I enjoyed that far more than I probably should have. If I don't make it, someone told me Ryder has found me and shanked me for laughing at that. Nothing catches my eye until I spot Fortnite. Kaori actually tried this? Well, so will I. I get sucked into the game and lose all track of time. Before I know it, it's getting dark. I hear some footsteps. The bedroom door opens and Kaori walks inside.
Hey, I'm back.
I set aside the laptop and smile. Oh hey, got everything taken care of? She glances at the laptop.
Did you have fun with the game?
She must be Magical Messenger. I actually did. What does that say about me?
See? I told you it was fun.
She cocks her head.
I'm curious. Which character did you end up going for?
I picked Jahi.
Of course you would. I've never tried her route, though.
It wasn't much of a route. She immediately friend zones you forever. I was looking forward to that route, only to be crushed by the proud friendship. Kaori laughs and shakes her head.
Serves you right.
So, who's your favorite then?
Jimin. He's so hardworking and cool. Plus, he has a secret soft spot for animals.
Oh, great, he's the game sender. Yep! My mouth curls into a smirk. You like him because you guys are basically the same. Kaori turns red.
What? That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
He acts too cool for MC. You act too cool for me. She sputters.
What?
He has a secret soft side. You have a secret soft side. Her face flushes. She opens her mouth to reply, but nothing comes out. He dotes on his chinchilla. You don't on your daycare kids. He's blunt and to the point. You're blunt and to the point.
Okay, that's enough. I get it.
Okay, it's probably not a good idea to point out all the tropes you're using that are copied in visual novel after visual novel. I'm just saying. He works Jahi to the bone, and you work the team to the bone.
That's different. Our practicing is important for the team.
I chuckle. I think I've gotten my point across.
How far did you get in the game anyway?
Oh, I finished. Kaori balks, surprised.
What? How did you get so far in a matter of hours?
I don't know. Whenever the notification to continue came up, I just hit yes.
What? That means you actually spent money.
Are you sure? I don't remember it asking for money. Is Kaori's card attached to it? Did I accidentally charge her without knowing? Oops. She grabs the laptop and quickly scrolls through it.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
She lets out a breath of relief.
No money was actually spent this time.
This time? She blushes.
Well, if it was already unlocked from before, they don't charge again, obviously. It was just a warning prompt or something.
I thought... Wait, so that means Kaori's the one who spent money to play the game? You spent actual money. That's a save. That right there is a save. Alright. Living dangerously. It wasn't me, but you who was addicted. Her blush deepens.
It's an informative experience into relationships, okay?
Okay, that was a weird stall. She shuts the laptop and shit.
Anyway, we should get going.
I'm automatically intrigued. I caught my head. Where are we going? She
To
grins.
my favorite spot in town.
Alright, we're going to spend New Year's Eve with your family? Kaori shakes her head.
I thought we might enjoy ringing in the new year together. Just the two of us.
She looks down, unusually shy, a grin spreads on my face. I would like nothing more. Kaori matches my smile.
Come on, I'll drive.
I jump into my jacket and shoes, following her outside. Alright. So, I'm presuming we're either right at the end or close to the end, but I do have some things to say, so we won't prolong the video anymore. The next episode may be the finale, or at least the penultimate episode. We'll see. Either way, leave a like if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. VMsNow.com. It is VMsNow.com. For more, because we're going to just mock the same tropes that they were mocking, so you get the same things just without the VN within the VN experience. That experience does help, though, I have to admit.